September 2017. Now that we've recovered from our European trip, we've made our way to Charleston, South Carolina. One of the first places we visited was Patriots Point Maritime Museum. While there, we got a chance to explore the World War II destroyer USS Lafay. We also took the opportunity to explore the USS Yorktown, a World War II aircraft carrier, and boy is she big. The captain and I wanted to set sail, but the harbor master wouldn't give us clearance to leave. So we made our way to the Charleston market and explored the shops. We also took the opportunity to take a horse and buggy ride through the old city and admire the architecture. We had planned to spend more time in Charleston, but Hurricane Irma hit the Keys, and the central part of Florida's RV parks were getting filled up pretty quick. So we left as soon as possible and made our way to an RV park at Cocoa Beach, Florida. And as soon as we got to Cocoa Beach, we unloaded the motorcycle from the RV and made our way up to Daytona Beach for a couple of days. We didn't go to Daytona Beach just to see the beaches. We went there to have some fun at the motorcycle rally with some of our biker friends. Biketoberfest is the fall rally, and it's held at Daytona Beach every year. Janet and I had been to several motorcycle rallies over the years, but this one was on my bucket list, and I was happy to have the chance to do it. Motorcycle rallies are a lot of fun. Other than seeing hundreds and hundreds of beautifully painted, customized motorcycles, there's also no end to entertainment. Other than all the bars and restaurants on Main Street, there are also areas outside the city where various vendors set up tents. You can find most anything motorcycle related that you had ever hoped for. But my favorite part is just walking up and down the street, admiring the motorcycles and watching the people. And of course, stopping at one of the bars for a beer every now and then. We had a great time at the motorcycle rally. It was fun riding the streets with hundreds of others of motorcycles and just enjoying the sights and sounds of the rally. But the rally eventually ended and we made our way back to Cocoa Beach. Last year here, we got to see a rocket launch. This year, we got to see another one, but much, much closer. We were on a beach no more than 2 or 3 miles away, and we could actually see the rocket sitting on the launch pad. Not only did we see the rocket, but we heard it and we felt it. It was amazing watching and hearing it make its way to space. Watching that launch convinced me that one of the stops this year was definitely going to be at the NASA Museum at Cape Kennedy. The museum was great, and it included a bus tour of the launch complex and the launch pads. I think my favorite exhibit, though, was the Atlantis Space Shuttle exhibit. Talk about getting up close and personal with the Atlantis Space Shuttle. We were so close that you could almost reach out and touch it. When you get this close, you really get a sense of just how big these rocket engines actually are. The other part that I also really enjoyed was the Saturn V area. I thought the Space Shuttle was big, but it was nothing like the Saturn V. There was just no end to all the interesting exhibits that you could look at. We spent 2 days here, but I think we'll come back for more. But now, our time at Cocoa Beach has again ended, and so has 2017. Time to go back to Fort Walton Beach and take care of some business. So this year has been a fun year, but again, we didn't cover as much of the country as we had anticipated. But we did spend quite a bit of time traveling through Europe. So we now have 9 states and 5 countries under our belt. This year saw us traveling nearly 2,900 miles throughout the United States and nearly 1,500 in Europe. All in all, it was a great year, and boy do we have plans for next year.